Now that we have implemented the response pop-up for delete button, we can do the same for edit button as well. And this is a very interesting topic for you to focus on. We'll go to the Visual Studio. Now, you know that create property listing is the child component that is being used in seller dashboard. And the pop-up that we are opening it from is over here. And our response pop-up is also over here on seller dashboard.tsx. So we cannot simply open the response pop-up from this child component. We will need to pass some kind of information from this parent component to the child component, and then the response pop-up over here can be handled. So I'll just show you how we can do it. In create property listing component, we will be adding new props. The new props would be the setter for the state variables that we have. So in this particular component, that is the parent component, for edit model we have set show model. So this is the setter that I want to take as a prop in this child component. Let it be of type any. Then we want to pass on set response model to this child component, and the last is set response message. I will be mentioning these over here also in the props. Once we have these, we will be using all of these setters to set the value of the state variables in the parent component. And before setting the values over there in the child component, we need to pass them from here. In create property listing tag, I am passing set show model from here. Then we have set response model, and then we have set response message. So these are the three additional props that we are passing from the parent component to the child component, that is create property listing. I'll save it over here. And now when we are doing the edit operation by calling the API, at that time we want to make the changes once we receive the response. So this is similar to the delete response that we have implemented. So I'll take the code from here and just use it over here. Once we receive the response, we are checking if the response message is comparable to. Now what it should be comparable to, we will go to the controller, and over here we'll go to the edit operation. We are comparing it to details updated successfully response. And then I don't want to set the delete model as false. I want to set show model as false because this is for the edit model pop-up. And for the response message and response model, the things can remain the same, but over here I'll be saying some error occurred while updating the record. Now we'll save it, and I think this should be good. We are passing the values from here. These are correct. So let's go to the browser and check if it is working fine or not. Now over here, I'll just click on edit. I'm updating the property value over here. And we can simply set it as this. I'll click on save updates. And you see that edit model pop-up has closed, and we are getting the response message as a pop-up in response model. This is saying details updated successfully, and this is the response message that we receive from the API, which we are directly showing on the browser over here. So we have implemented the response model pop-up on the edit button as well by referencing the state variables of the parent component in the child component. I hope this was an interesting topic for you to learn today.